Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tell me something. Tell me testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I got mic issues, you guys. Hold it. Testing 1 1 2 2. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 2 1 2. There we go. Okay. All right. We back. I've been having a mic issue. I couldn't plug in the mic. I got it now. Okay. But at least y'all was able to hear the music and you wasn't hearing my mouth. Ah! Hey, that is my bad. That is my bad. I was having the mic issues and it would not plug in, but now you guys can hear. Thank you over there on that channel. Thank you for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. Now, okay, thank you guys over there in that other chat. Now you can hear me. Okay, okay. Now we can start the show. Hey, y'all didn't hear nothing I said. My mic was acting up. Now I can hear myself over there. Now they telling me they can hear me over there. Thank y'all. Sorry about the rough start. At least y'all was able to hear the music. But I was saying to the people out there, to the wonderful mothers, the beautiful mothers, the good mothers. Man, we guys really appreciate you guys. I swear we appreciate you ladies. Uh, as you guys know, I lost my mother around about 8 years ago. Um, and as the people that have been paying attention to my videos, that's not when I actually started uh, my personal development journey, but when she was no longer on this side of the universe, that's when I made the drastic change. As I was telling you guys, I started my personal development 10 years ago, okay? But it came full effect. I started my thinking 10 years ago. My mama passed away 8 years. That's when I actually made the final step into changing not only my surroundings, but changing my reality. So this person you see here now is 10 years in personal development growth. And I am so proud, you guys. If you out there is tired of living a certain way in your life, no matter how young you is or how old you is, just remember it's never too late. It's never too late to have a change of heart. It's never too late to have a change of mindset. And it's never too late to change. who you are or who you need to become to be better. That's my that's my story. That's my challenges. That's me learning life plus loving life. Okay? When you love life, you do things to change to get better. It depends on you. Can't nobody do it for you. I'll sit here 10 years, okay? 10 years. A change, man. And I really, really thank you. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. I thank the people that supported me along my journey. I really am thankful uh, for those people who stayed near me, who never gave up on me, and who kept me thinking forward. Okay, you guys, this was a rough start. I appreciate you guys. I ask you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and do me a favor and hit the like button as well. We had a rough start at the beginning. My mic and stuff wasn't hooked up, but now we at it. We're gonna be in here for a minute. Okay, let's get to it. Thank you guys. Yes, yes, yes. And I sure thank you, people, for checking out these videos. Yes, I worked a little hard. I worked a little hard on creating a new RC. Okay, I worked hard in creating and reinventing myself. I believe we as people uh, We need to do inventory on ourselves often. Check the temperature of yourself. See if you need to turn it up, turn it down, uh, cruise in neutral. I believe we need to check in with ourselves every 6 months just to see, okay? Just to see how far our hearts, how far our minds, how far we come as growing people, as people that love this thing called life. When you love this thing called life, you grow with this thing called life. You grow within your mind, you grow within your spirit, you grow within your heart. And that's what I learned from my mother. Yes. Yes. On this Mother's Day. That's what I learned from my mother on how to grow within self. Okay? I learned things from my mom that you can't get anywhere else. See, that's the special thing about mothers. That's the special thing about parents. Hold on. Hold on. That's the special thing about parents. Okay. Yes, that's the special thing about parents. See, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from them. You can learn what to do. You can learn what not to do. And you also can learn what to do better. You know? But one thing we always got to do, we always got to appreciate the parents. We got to thank God for the mothers and the fathers. Without them, it wouldn't be you. That's what I have to always say when I speak about parenting. One thing that comes to my mind, without them, it wouldn't have been me. So I have to always uh, cherish that. I got to always carry that torch of the family. Okay. Family, that's what being uh, a grateful son, that's what that means. Carrying, carrying your family love, love language. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay, stay tuned, you guys. We about to get into the show today. I'm just in here showing a little love to all the mothers. Okay, I really love um, this day. I love Mother's Day. When my mother was here on this side of the universe, man, whatever she wanted, she had. If I could make it happen for her. You hear me? Control, whatever she wanted, hey, she had it. So now she's not on this side. She's not here with me no more on this side of the universe. I miss those days. I miss those days that I was able to, do those things for her. So for those out there who still have their mothers, hey, whatever she need, not just on this day, every day, every day should be spent with love, care with your mama or your loved ones, period. Treat every day like a holiday. That's the language I speak from when you appreciate this thing called life that we live. Every day becomes a holiday. It ain't just on the holiday. We gonna be in here for a second. I got a video or two I want to bring to the people. So let's get it. You guys, I don't know why every time I jump on here, I be eating. Okay. uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't do that on purpose. I know. I swear I don't do that on purpose. But it just seems like every time I jump on live, man, and then I started, eating this good food that I eat, healthy food too. You guys, you get older, you have to eat healthier, right? I eat a lot of um, vegetables. I eat a lot of fruit as well. Okay. Um, Chicken and stuff like that, salad and stuff like that now. Yes, yes, yes. So, what is going on this Mother's Day? Man, what are we thankful for on this Mother's Day? I'll start with me. Okay, I'm gonna say for me, I'm just thankful. Like I told you, I'm thankful, thankful, thankful to have a mother that I had. I'm thankful, thankful, thankful that regardless of any situations that I ever been up under, right, that I was still able to have the teaching of the mother that I had. I'm thankful, 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 right, that I was able to have a strong mother, right, like I had, right. That's what I'm thankful, thankful, thankful of, right. Regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your upbringing through life, regardless of what you had to go through to overcome in life. Always be thankful, 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 thankful. You know why? You want to know why? Because it's a lot of people that didn't make it, that wish they could have made it. It's a lot of people that would trade your life. Even though you think that you got it bad, it's a lot of people that would trade your life. Even though you think growing up that you had it bad, it's a lot of people that would be glad to have the upbringing that you had. Yes, yes, that's something I know. That's something that I know because I've been on this side of the universe for 53 years, bless years. Yes, and I was able to observe. I was able to observe life. I was able to take life in and observe it the right way. Okay? Now, it might have been a lot of bumps in the road, right? But guess what? Because of the mother that I had, I never gave up. Because of the mother that I had, of the teaching, I never gave up. I kept her teaching in my head. I kept her mistakes. I kept her in my heart. See, you guys, when you able to make sense of life, when you able to be thankful for the life you got or had coming up, you should be very grateful because somebody else out here in this big world that we live in have it way worse than you. That's something we all can bet on. So when we look back, when we take a look back in our lives and we look at all the mistakes and we look at all the things that happen coming up in your life, we should just make one assumption. It's somebody else out there that had it worse than you. And that's enough to be thankful for. That's enough to look at your mother or to think back at your mother and be thankful for it. That's what I'm so grateful for on this Mother's Day. That's why I love this day and I love sharing my mom with people, okay, in the world of her teaching. I love it. I really, really do, you guys. So now we about to get into this video. So give me one second, and I'll be back in here in one second. Yeah, I'm still trying to. I don't know why, how this always happen, you know. But your boy gotta, Mr. RC do have to eat though, you know. We is about to jump off into uh, one of my philosophers this evening. I just really want him to. Uh, I love his little breakdown, right? So we got to bring this in, right? Okay, we got to bring this Mother Day uh, by blessing it with a good philosopher, right? He's one of the best. He actually taught my philosopher. Okay, he's one of the best. This is a Mother's Day. Mother's Day blessing from the good old Zig, right? Zig Ziglar, a tremendous philosopher with wise, classy words. Okay? Let's check him out for 1 second. Let's let him bless this Mother's Day like no other. Mr. Zig Ziglar, one of my philosophers. Let's get it. See, wisdom is where we want to go, ladies and gentlemen. When we at the 50 club, that's half of 100. Wisdom. You know, I talk to young kids and try to inspire them to have wisdom at a young age. Wisdom is the way to go. My granddad, he had wise words to share. Let's get it, Mr. Zig Ziglar. Let me see.
Myself. We leave at exactly 8:45. We're going to stay on the beach 4 days.
The most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you. Thank you. Just for a moment, let's play a game. Let's pretend that your telephone rings tomorrow morning, and the voice on the other end says, "John, I've got some marvelous news for you. We've just won a trip to Acapulco. There are going to be 4 of us that can go. There are only 2 of us, my wife and myself. We leave at exactly 8:45. We're going to stay on the beach 4 days. We will live in a millionaire's villa. We will have everything at our beck and call. We will live the life of luxury for 4 full days. Now remember, John, we leave tomorrow morning at 8:45. My only question is, can you be ready to go at 8:45? May I see the hands of those who could, in fact, respond and say, yes, I could go. Just for a moment, let's continue the game by saying, you got the telephone call, you accept it, then all of a sudden it dawns on you, hey, I've got some things to do. As a matter of fact, I've got to do this and this and this and this. And as a matter of fact, you turn to your wife and say, honey, I just don't know whether or not we can make it or not. She says, now hold the phone, John. She whips out a sheet of paper. She says, now what's the first thing we got to do? What's the second thing? What's the third thing? What's the fourth thing? What's the fifth thing? How many of you, honest to goodness, believe that during the next 24 hours you could get more done than you normally get accomplished in 3, 4, 5, 6 days? Would you hold up your hands, please? Here's my question, please. Why don't you go to Acapulco tomorrow? Every day of your life. Why don't you, in your own mind, say, tomorrow I go to Acapulco if I get this done today? Do you realize that if you were to do that and schedule it and lay it out, that it would be just a matter of weeks before you could, in fact, go to Acapulco at any time that you wanted to, or anywhere else you wanted to go? I was coming in on the plane yesterday, which is generally the way I fly. And I was seated next to an old boy, and I couldn't help but notice he had his wedding band on this finger. And I looked at him for a moment. I said, friend, you got your wedding band on the wrong finger. He said, yeah, I married the wrong woman. I don't know whether he did or not, but I am completely persuaded that most people have the erroneous idea about what it takes to be successful, and then about what success is, and about what life is. And I would like to, during these next few minutes, climb down right inside of your mind. I'd like to climb down in your emotions. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to say some things to you that are going to have an impact, and you will, in fact, not be the same when you get up from your seats at the end of this evening. On your trip to Acapulco, there were several things involved. First of all, you had a very specific goal. Second, you had a time limit. And third, you listed the obstacles, the things you had to do in order to get the trip to Acapulco. I'm going to talk to you about goals. There are 4 basic reasons why people do not have goals. Number 1, they have not been sold. Now, friends, I'm flat going to sell you on why you got to have them. I didn't say I wanted to. I didn't say I was going to try to. Didn't say I hope to. I flat said I'm going to sell you on why you must have them. The second reason a lot of people don't have goals is they do not know how to set those goals. I'm going to give you a basic formula for setting those goals that will be precise if you will follow it. The third reason a lot of people do not have goals is they have fear. You see, there's a certain amount of risk involved when you say, this I'm going to do. Even if you do not tell anyone else, when you set a goal, there's a certain amount of risk involved. Then the fourth reason a lot of people do not have goals is because they have a poor self-image. If you do not think you deserve success, if you do not think you deserve a bigger home, to be a $1 million producer, to have an outstanding mate, or beautiful, well-disciplined children who are productive. If you don't think you deserve them, then you'll do things that will keep you from getting them. Let's look at number one. Let's sell you on the idea of having goals. Are they important? At Yale University in 1953, they did a study of the graduating seniors. They discovered that of the graduating seniors, only 3% of them had definite, predetermined, written down goals. 20 years later, they did another survey of those seniors who had graduated. They discovered that the 3% who had committed their goals to paper had accomplished more than the 97% who had not written them down. What about personally? If you got somebody comes to him and says, "How
So,
did you get
Mr.
there?" You
Zig
really believe he
Ziglar,
said, "Well, I
what
did
really
so and so
talking
a
about
while."
is most of us is walking
They started
around
promoting, and first thing, here you know, here I am, chairman of the board, General
with
Motors, and
just
all. One thing you
covering
know that is not the
one
way that it
Pacific
happened.
base.
What about you?
You know,
Are
like
you
in
a wandering
baseball, right?
generality, or are you a meaningful
Meaning
specific? How many of you are in the
Pacific
world of selling? Would you
or
mind holding up your
wandering
hands, please? One of the
generality.
major problems we have in the
If
world
you
of selling,
wandering
a
around,
lot of times the salesperson is
you
out
only got
selling.
one
And although
base
they're out there
covered.
physically, what they're saying
That's what
mentally
he's
is, I
saying.
need to be home with the family.
He's saying you only got
And then when
one
they're
base
home with the
covered or
family,
you got
physically,
all
they're saying
bases
mentally,
covered. That's what Mr. Zig Ziglar is speaking about. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. Let me get Mr. Zig Ziglar off of here. Thank you, Zig. Excuse me, you guys. I was eating again. Hope I ain't got nothing on me. Yes, 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 yes. So, Mr. Zig Ziglar, he is speaking wisdom. He is speaking truth. He is speaking life. And it depends. It depends on you and where you want to end up at the end of this life. It depends on your thinking. It depends on what you think about. It depends on what you care about. Like my mom's, God rest her soul, she went in the hospital for the second time within a period of maybe 15, 20 years apart. She went in the second time for a triple bypass surgery, heart surgery. She went in with faith. She went in with love. She went in knowing her odds against living or not living. But she had the faith. She went in anyway. That's the strength. That's the strength of my mama. That's the strength of strong women. Women really strong women really have faith. Strong women sometimes even have courage. And even sometimes women will have strong beliefs in good things. Those are the women that we celebrate today here on the RC Community TV show. We celebrate all women that's strong, all women that take accountability, all women that doesn't mind adapting to life. Like my mama, she knew what she was up against, and she went in there anyways for the second time and stood strong. She didn't back away. Now, it's a lot of strong women out there. Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm thankful for. But more than being a strong woman, the world needs more accountable women. The world needs more principled women. The world needs more women to be different than other women. It's okay to be different. It's okay to stand alone in a strong position of women power. It's okay to do that. I find it, I find that a lot of women these days stand with certain uh certain women that not really for the best interests, sometimes for the community. Sometimes they stand behind causes that's not really conducive to the community. All people in the community, kids, men, women. We need women like that. We need women to stand for not only those themselves, but we need women to stand for the men. We need women to stand for the kids. And when we do that, we would take a position of accountability. We would take a position of positivity. We would take a position of learning, growing, and accepting change. That's what this world needs. We have a lot of women that's out here strong and doing well, but we also need to take a look at how the community is affected by a lot of these stands that some of us or some positions people are taking. That's what I speak about on this channel. I speak about standing standing behind truth of life, standing behind accountability of life, standing behind making a difference, making a change in life. I stand behind the growth of life. That's what my mother taught me. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Certain people, you know, like I got like about five siblings. Everybody take out they learn something different behind the meaning of of growing up together, of family, right? Everybody gets something different out of growing up. Everybody experience be different. Okay. For me, I was able to observe it and go through the challenges of it and learn how to be better. That's what happened to me. Now, did the rest of my siblings get it? Some did, some didn't. Okay. But it was taught to all of us. And that's what life is about. Life is about learning what you was taught, but reinventing yourself from what you was taught. Everything that you was taught probably wasn't good. Some of it probably was. But you have to take it all in and examine it and take it and make it works for you. All in the name of love, though. You have to do that, right? I know I was talking to this one lady today, and on Mother's Day, yeah, I was talking to this lady today. Shout out to you, young lady, and she was just she was just having a hard time because her I don't even know if I should be saying all this, but her excuse me. I hope she don't be mad at me for saying this, but one of her kids, right, which is older. Uh, I think she said the lady uh, she has a daughter that's like 31, 32 years old. So she was just speaking how now since the daughter have three kids of her own, how she come back and uh, throw things up that was taught to her when she was growing up that probably wasn't right. So she brings it back. I guess the child brings it back to the mother, and the child has a little bit resentment behind it. So I guess this Mother's Day, I guess she kind of like brung up some things from her childhood, and the daughter is 32 years old. So what I said to the young lady, uh, yes, they might be entitled. Of course, they're entitled to their feelings, right? Hold on. Uh, you see that? It's the apple juice, ocean spray. Yeah, I be drinking these frozen. I add water to them. Yo, it's nice. You hear me? But like I said, I was letting her know, it's okay for the young lady to tell her feelings or whatever the case may be, right? But in the process of all this, I asked the girl, well, the woman, I asked her, um, how was the daughter life, right? And she said it's okay, but I guess the relationship of her kid's father is not going so well, right? Now, something that I have learned just growing up watching this thing called life, something that I've always told my kids and explained to them, like you can have. kids, you can have mothers, fathers, uh, you can have brothers and sisters. You can have all of these people in your life, and still, people, they will love you, but they will judge you not only for what they know you as, but they will judge you from their life and what they going through. So whatever pressure they up under, they throw you up under that pressure, you know, and that isn't fair. It's not fair to the mother. It's not fair that the child take out her frustrations because her life is not going well. She take it out on her mother. And for me, I've like I told you guys, I've been observing life. So I saw all I saw all ways life can happen. Like they say, life be happening, or what they say, life be lifing. I seen all ways how this can come up and end up, and sometimes it's never really a good thing. If parents, if the child, if the siblings is not able or willing to take accountability of their own life. You have to be able to take accountability of your own life. We get one shot at this on this black top right here. Okay. Green top, black top, however you want to call this life that we live. We get one shot at this. So we should not spend half of our lives blaming other people for the one life that you have. I will not, I cannot ever blame this lady, my mother. Oh, I ain't got the picture up yet. Cannot and will not ever. I couldn't do it. So I was telling this young lady about her daughter. Um, that maybe it's time to have a talk, a real woman to woman talk. Maybe you should have been had that, right? But a truthful talk, you know, because I believe a lot of us spend time, especially women, not so much the men, but especially women. I believe the women do not have real conversations with their daughters or kids in general. Let them kids know exactly who you are so they would know how to respect you. So they would know what to bring to you. You know, if we spend time hiding ourselves from our kids, all that does is make them not really know who they is. I see this a lot. I see this a lot. Uh, Women hiding the truth of who they are from their kids, which ultimately have their kids out here lost within inside of themselves. Because if you can't be truthful to who you are, what makes you think your daughter or son going to be true to themselves? So that's the information for that young lady. You know, on Mother's Day. So that's why I'd say like it's never too you're never too old or you're never too young to learn, to teach, to get it right. It's never too late. It's only too late if you refuse to challenge yourself into doing or taking the necessary steps to make it better for yourself and for the people around you. Now, see, I have changed. Um, I have changed my whole entire life. Okay, of course, yeah, I'm still me, the RC, Mister RC, right? But a lot of my habits, a lot of my stubborn stubborn ways that I was stopping myself from growing, from revolving. Um, all of that has changed. That's not me no more. You know, this here, this here is a this is where we all can. This is where we all needs to change. If you allow yourself to change, not to yourself. Okay, you have to see yourself in becoming a better person, but inside yourself, you have to see that. I'm trying to get this picture to come up here. Let me see. I don't even think that's the right picture. Uh, Look at that. Hold on. I'm trying to put up here. Hmm. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, we about to get out of here cause late. I only want to. So we about to go, but I have to bring up this lady first. Go nowhere and bring her. I can't go nowhere until I bring her up first. Come up first, you hear me? Before we leave. And then I'm gonna get on out of here. I didn't want to hold y'all too long. I only supposed to be up in here an hour. And then look at me. Okay. Now we ready. Now we ready. The lady of the hour. Okay? The lady of the hour. Where she at? Where she at? Come on up, lady. Hey, I had to tell people, listen, don't think I celebrate her so much now and I didn't do it while she was here on this side of the universe. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You hear me? I celebrate this lady while she was alive and well and smiling like you see now. And I celebrate her now. I'm so thankful for this lady. Uh, like I say, I learned a lot. I learned what to do, what not to do, and I thank her for it all. As you should too out there. For those out there celebrating Mother's Day, this here is mine. Okay, she ain't here with me no more, but she here with me in the heart. Okay, that's why I'm here on this Mother's Day. That's what I wanted to share. Her beautiful face. Now we can end this night, okay? Enjoy yourself, okay? Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Thank y'all guys when you get a chance to see this video. I really thank everybody a lot. Shout out to Mr. Moms right here, okay? And shout out to all mothers on Mother's Day. Peace, love, joy. Yes. And definitely positivity. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Remember, guys, it's never too late. It's never too late. And it's never too early. Peace.